Rajah Caruth, P9, led a lot of laps, most laps that you've led in your career in the truck series in one race. Were you surprised the tires were able to hang on that much? You were like the only one to really test life, and what did it feel like there towards the end when they started to cliff?
I didn't really know what I necessarily expected. I just really tried to execute to the best of my ability. We just didn't have the best start to the race. I tried to work my stuff, and I was freer than I expected, and got put 3 and just went backwards there, and just didn't feel like I did the best job to start the race. Then we had a loose wheel, and that's how we got spun out there on the front stretch. But to come back and like you said, lead some laps, I'm super proud of this group for having my back, and super grateful to represent the Hendrick Automotive Group, Spire Motorsports, Chevrolet, TWG, and everybody that supports us. So was really hoping we could get one tonight for John Edwards and his family, but wasn't meant to be for us.
The track started moving up there at the end. How did you feel like the PJ1 reacted to as the race progressed?
Yeah, the bottom for me felt kind of normal because I've only ran here with the PJ1. I just didn't feel like I had the feel of my truck to run the top like I needed to tonight. Maybe I didn't do the best job, or I'm not really sure. I just didn't. My perception of my truck, I felt like I just either didn't execute it right or just didn't have the feel I needed. But a little bit more multi-groove than last spring. Always when it's cold here, it's not the best, I think, for multi-lane racing. Obviously, the fall race tends to be better for my product from that side. But just with how cold it was, just a little bit of right rear stick is what I think I needed tonight.
Did you all have the conversation about staying out there at the end on the old tires?
I wouldn't say it was a conversation. It just was kind of we made our bed and we laid in it, and cautions didn't really fall all of our way, but we're able to run up front, and I know what we're capable of. Just unfortunately didn't fully pan out for us, but good top 10, some more stage points, and yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hey, Ben. I guess you're talking over just kind of race recap right there. What else did you need to get up there and compete with those leaders?
Biggest thing was just with like 85 to go, we started dead last, like 35th or 36 out of 36 trucks, right? So that's a big one. If we could have started further up in the field after that pit stop, that would have really helped us, and we got to 5th and we run out of time, right? If we were able to maybe be 4th, 3rd, 2nd on that last restart by starting further ahead, that may have gave us a shot at it, or at least try to get a top 3. But when you run in the top 3, you run in the top 5 for multiple restarts like that, it creates opportunities for wins, right? So you have to be there, not just get there at the end, but be there for the last few restarts.
Does this give you confidence for other short track races throughout the season?
Yeah, I think so. We're trying to develop packages that work for us, and the last few years and this new next-gen practice and the way simulation and stuff works, you don't have real-life testing to develop things, so you kind of have to be on your toes and try to work it out in real time. That makes it a little bit tough, but we're working on things, and I think we're starting to find some commonalities that we could take for track to track.
Last one for you. I'll get a little look at the damage over there. Looks typical Bristol. I mean, were you worried at all that might cause an issue throughout the race as the race was going on?
Yeah, definitely. We seem to be in the wrong place, wrong time multiple times tonight. The first time was, I think it was the 2 truck popped a tire. We're on his outside and we almost go head on in the wall. And then the 44 or 45, something happened.
Ben right here as he finishes that up. Ben Rhodes, top 5 finish at 1.2. Get off secret to the guys here. Tell us about the night. That was a tough one.
Yeah, we finished with like 90, 85 to go.
Finish those thoughts, Ben.
What was the question?
About the damage and running through. You almost had the contact with the 2 there.
Wrong place, wrong time, like multiple times tonight. I even made that a comment on the radio. Sometimes I got to keep my mouth or my button not pushed. But I made a comment saying, how are we always wrong place, wrong time? It started out like, 5 laps into the race or something like that, where the 2 pops a tire, almost go on the wall. Got some damage on that. The 44, 45, one of those trucks broke a transmission, and then we got damage on both sides. I was really worried about blowing a tire, but luckily for us, it held out. But I was sweating for a minute.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.